Welcome back to the help videos for Eureka Pants That Fit from Fit for Art Patterns. We have shown you how to figure out what size you wear and what size back you would choose, what number back you would choose. And we've shown you how to tweak the fit in the hips and the crotch area. And now we're going to show you how to pin in the darts. And then I will show you how to move those darts that you create and put them onto the pattern itself. We're back here with Patty and her excellent mock-up that she's made. And we've taken the sides in and tweaked out this little bit of crotch adjustment that she needs. And we're ready to try to get some darts drafted in here so we can get this upper body fitting her a little bit better. Again, you want to pay attention to the fitting grid and making an effort to get it as straight as possible as you start putting the darts in. By getting this fitting grid straight, it's actually going to give you the cues that you need to put the darts in the right places. You'll see that there's a lot of extra fabric right here when we get this grid straightened up, and that tells us immediately that that's a place that we need to pin out some of this fabric into a dart. A dart is simply the uptake of fabric that needs to be eased out from the broadest point on a person's body. So here you see that I've pinned out this little dart right here. And these little darts, which we don't usually see on ready-to-wear, are really helpful for many women. A little shelf dart right here, pretty close to the seam allowance. And we're still keeping these lines pretty straight here. And we're going to see that we also have a little bit more extra right in through here. So we need to pin another dart out here. The dart should be pointing to the fullest parts. You kind of have to find that place. And then begin moving up from it, creating the dart and keeping the lines as straight as possible. You kind of have to move this elastic. You can move it up or down, so that you make sure you're getting these darts. Once you get the darts in, you don't really need the elastic at all. They're going to hold the pant in place on the body. Okay. And we're actually going to take these darts that we've put in and put them in on this side as well, just so we can get a nice balanced look at the back of the pant with the darts pinned in. You can see that every woman would need their darts in a little bit different place. We've given you these dart suggested placement lines, not because that's where they go, but they help you to visualize the grid of the back and see where it is that the dart is best placed on you. So I've worked here on the back of these pants and put 2 darts in, which are giving us a pretty smooth fit back here into the waist of the pant for Patty. Now we're going to turn her to the front, and we're going to look at the front. And many women actually don't need a lot of dart in the front. Is that still sitting in the right place on you, Patty? Do you still feel the crotch pulling? Okay, great, perfect. So I'm going to put this elastic back down here so we can figure out if she needs some in the front. Where would you wear your pants normally? Where should they fall? About here on your body? Right about here. Okay. When we move the elastic there, we see that there really is no place where we have enough fabric to pull into a dart. So on the front, I think we don't need to put any darts on this pant. Once you get the darts put in, you want to have you want to sit in a chair and make sure that the pant is not dropping too much in the back. Put a little pin in the elastic right here so that the elastic doesn't slide up and down, which it does, and sit down. You can even put a little dot on your body when you're standing and then see how far the pant moves from the dot. Everyone has a different amount of ease they like in the back of their pant, but if the pant moves more than 3/4 of an inch, you might need a different back. Once you get the darts in, you're going to determine where you want the waist of the pant to fall on your body. So take that elastic and move it to the place that feels comfortable for you. And this is something you'll probably tweak over time, because you'll think you want it one place and you'll make a pair and you might want to move it up or down a little bit. These are the kinds of things you can do as you get used to wearing the pants. But put that elastic where you think it's going to be the most comfortable, top of the pant for you. Get it established, and then we're going to take this marker and we're going to mark along the bottom of the elastic. And that's going to become the waistline seam. Okay. Right. You'll note that in this case, the waist in the front is a little bit lower than the waist in the back, and this is not unusual for many women. The comfort level of their pants is best if the back sits up a little bit higher than the front. And again, this is something that you'll be able to tweak over time. So now we're going to go to the flat pattern and make these changes.